Okay, this is like the Topper Chef back again. Today we're going to make basic green chutney. I use this green chutney. I always have it in my kitchen or in my pantry or in my fridge. The reason for that is this is my go-to chutney, green. Whenever I want to make something green, I go to this chutney and I can finish off this basic chutney into a lot of different sauces like chimichurri sauce with my steak or green chutney for samosas, green chutney for bhel, anything which I want to do. But this is the basic thing what I use to make this green chutney. Then I might add onion powder, I might add garlic powder, or anything that is what needed later on when I want to finish the chutney. But this is my basic chutney. And in this basic chutney, I use two whole bunches of cilantro, half an onion, the juice and the rind of a green lime, one jalapeno, 1 inch, a big inch of ginger, and 6-7 pods of garlic. So this will give it nice depth to the chutney, plus it will keep it kind of thin so it doesn't go bad in the fridge. Now for the basic chutney, the green chutney, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop this cilantro first. The reason I'm chopping it fine is so that it gets blended really fine and fast without any water in the blender. You can, if your blender is powerful enough, then you don't have to chop it so fine. You can blend it in a high speed in a good blender. Same thing I'm going to do with the garlic and the ginger. Just chop it fine enough so it can be blended well. As you can see, I have cleaned the ginger well, so it does not need any woody kind of hard ginger to go into this. We need some soft ginger. Okay, so now the main ingredient to give fire to the chutney is the jalapeno. Now, the jalapeno, when I am cutting this jalapeno, there are a lot of myths about being spicy and hot. When you can see this jalapeno now, and you can see this vein going right through here, that's exactly what gives the spice to the jalapeno. So if you don't want it spicy, you cut this off. Not only the people say there is only in the seeds, the spice is not in the seeds. The seeds, which is connected to the stem here, gives the spice to it. Same thing with here. But I want the spice of this jalapeno in my chutney. So I'm going to chop it all together so I can have a hot sauce with it. And I can always add some more hot, but I want it to be green. So I don't want to mess around with the colors. It has to be green for me whenever I'm cooking with it or anything like that. So whatever additives I'm going to add is never going to be any other colored spices, but this is just going to be with oil, aioli, or anything like that. But this is what is going to get the heat of the chutney. Always be careful not to touch any other thing with this spicy jalapeno. Okay, now the onion also we want to chop it fine. And put it in the blender. So if your blender is powerful enough, you don't need to chop it. You can just slice it and let it go. in the blender. This is Tupper Chef back again. I'm trying to make this chutney here, the green chutney. And now this is one lime. You need green lime. Like I said, everything should look green. So I don't want to use a lemon. So what I'm going to do is grate the rind of this whole lime here. It gives real nice flavor. So sometimes when I want to add mint into it and put it in yogurts, it really goes well as a mint chutney also. Cut this lime, and then all the juice here, so no seeds going through it. Lime gives a nice flavor to this, so it's got a citric kind of flavor when you are eating the chutney. You can also add lime or lemon powder later on when you're blending it with anything else. I use this chutney even on salmon with lemon powder, and it goes really well. My favorite is my steak, and I use this chutney like a chimichurri sauce. I mean, blend it with little, like a aioli. I blend it with olive oil and just put it on my steak and rub it on my steak and just chase it with it. Okay, so now everything's in here. I haven't even added salt, no pepper, no nothing in it. It's just gonna mix it up a little bit, and so that we're not just grinding the cilantro. So mix it up a little bit. Add my water, a little bit of water. I don't want to, a little bit of water so it goes down. We can always add the water from top, and then just blend it really fine. You can just feel the pungent spices of everything. That's the freshness of the cilantro and the jalapeno. Here's a basic chutney which is ready now. I can take a little bit of this green chutney, add some coconut to it, and make green chutney with coconut. Or I can make some green chutney with little mayonnaise, which we call our secret sauce, which we put on a bun when we are having hamburgers. So you can use this for a lot of things, but the main thing is it brings the freshness to your food when you're eating it. So always have this chutney ready. We call it chutney in India, we call it chutney in Mexican. You can call it salsa because it is created from everything. But Mexican people, they usually boil everything or blanch everything, and then they make salsa. So I could also add fresh tomatillos to it to make a different version of a salsa. And this will go well with a lot of food, actually as an appetizer accompaniment for anything.